YouTube.
Beautiful.
And they'll see the prophets on the highways and the byways looking like us teaching.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, wow, like this is actually the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also too, with have this AI, artificial intelligence, right? You have where they can convert your voice into any language.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So somebody Chinese, it don't matter what, it literally any language, and it will actually do it in your voice with the way that you actually speak, the emotion that you speak. It'll just change it, and you speaking goddamn fluent Japanese.
Well, even before the AI, Apostle Tahar, I think over like 10 years ago, he said he's seen his videos with Chinese subtitles. Someone made it like, like they translated it. You know, and now, like you said, you got even the subtitles on YouTube. They can do it for you. But then you can even go to the AI programs now, and they can just a narration of it. And then, the company he worked for was Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs.
He worked for Goldman Sachs.
Con.
See what they're doing in Iran right now. They're beta testing internet access where the governments are vetting certain people who are allowed a broader range of access, and then everybody else has just a standard
basic
internet. And that's a beta test, man. And how are they going to flip that? Oh, okay, you want to continue this exclusive access? Take the seal.
Yeah, and then also social credit score as well. Yeah, also you have to, in order to access, to even get any access, you have to identify who you are. So your digital ID is going to be attached to your actual internet access. So now they can tie you back to any search that you do, any video that you upload, everything that you say online can get thrown through an AI and put into a category, man. And then that can the AI can bring it back up to the surface and flag it. Okay, this guy needs to be talking to, or we need to come see him because of what he said. Just like the guy from the ADL, he said that they're watching everything. Twitch accounts. You on Xbox saying something, they're listening to that. Okay, you're on your TV, your smart TV, with your woman watching Netflix. They're listening to that. Everything's being listened to, and this is why they have these big data centers. Because you can't physically have a human listen to all these things. Now they actually have the technology to listen to everything all at one time. Okay.
No, you got it. Yeah, they introduce that software. They named Gideon a couple months back. Software, and it's Amalek developed.
I got a piece of. This is Isaiah 19. In verse 1, it says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out throughout all the earth.
And some of you YouTube sensationals, right? I think it's a fad. You got the fringes on. You think it's a fad. But when these black vans roll up to your door, you're gonna get weak, right? When these black vans roll up to your door and say, "Hey, people monitoring you. Your IP address says you're a T." Are you gonna get weak? You're gonna flip.
Yep. It says, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out.
Yeah, brothers in Suriname. You have brothers in Guyana, in the Caribbean, in England, Australia, Peru, Netherlands, all over, America, Canada. Right? So, the elect is almost sealed, man. We're approaching that time.
That's right.
Yep. It says, their line is gone out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. Well, that's the internet.
That's it.
You see?
Yep.
It says, in them has he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Wow.
Yeah, so the video via online, the internet, the technology, really is a double-edged sword to Esau Edom, because this technology is also being used to bring him down. The Most High is using it to stand against him. And now we're at a point where it's getting so out of hand that he has to come down with a sledgehammer and basically control everything, man. You're not the access to the internet is about to change. You just jumping online,
Oh, okay.
typing in www. That's gonna change, bro. You gonna very soon you're gonna have to upload your biometrics.
The elder moderator.
It's gonna
You know how to do that?
That change is gonna happen quick. It's gonna be something spectacular.
Oh yeah, there you go.
The world be in shock and awe, and it's gonna
Manage.
you're gonna want to give it up freely. You're gonna beg for it. You're gonna be like, yes, we need to control.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Let's give the government the control.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This is the new world order.
Yeah, and they're stoking it. We were talking about the agent provocateurs earlier. You know, individuals that incite things.
Exactly.
All right, order out of chaos. This is the way that the devil rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Caesar.
Caesar's
not happy.
He's not happy. He wants to go away.
Yeah, I got something. If brothers don't got something,
Oh,
no, it's all good. Florida. This is Slacker. All right. Shit. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Job 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. That's right. Simply put, right? I'm Elder mentioned in regards to the Lord's the Lord's sword is a double-edged sword, right? And that's this system, right? And what is against it, the Lord controls both sides of it. That's a simple point, right? And He's going to take down his enterprise ultimately, right?
God.
By using his system, right? Using the same system to take it down,
God.
right? From within.
God.
Now you guys are good. Come.
Read that again, Baba Kashaw.
One more time.
I'll read it again.
Yeah, Baba Kashaw.
This is Job 5 and verse 12.
Je continue, je te donne ici, d'accord?
Says, He disappointed the devices of the crafty,
Right.
so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Right, and that ultimately goes into the New World Order. Right, that's that device. And it tells you that in the same book, Job, that as they're eating, right, which is what? I'm asking you, brothers, what does it mean by Job eating? Or not Job eating, the wicked eating as they're eating. That precept, brother, can you get that precept, Baba Kashaw? While he's eating, about to fill his belly. What does it mean by while he's eating?
While he's getting his agenda through.
But what is that? What's happening? You're right, but what's happening? MOTB. Why he's literally tripping people. Right? God, water.
This is Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency,
Right.
he shall be in straits.
See, so when this thing is about to be established, he's going to be in straits, which means he's going to be in a difficult time. Everything that he thought he had under control, he's going to lose control of. Right?
It says, every hand of the wicked shall be upon him.
Right.
Shall come upon him.
Come upon him. And that's what we're seeing right now with these other nations. They're stirring up that battle, Revelation 17, where these shall hate the whore, burn her with fire, and strip her naked, all that. That's what this is going into as well. Okay? So America's gonna get destroyed no matter what they try to do.
Hey, but that's how you know that whatever swan event is gonna happen is actually gonna shock the world.
That's right.
Because right now everyone's talking like they have been the ones exposing. Everyone's acting like they have been doing our work. All you people, you haven't been doing the work. You Candace Owens and whoever the fuck your name is. I don't remember none of you. All you women, all you people on TikTok, I don't know none of you. When the truth was being exposed, I don't know none of you. None of you. All of you people are new. All you people talking about you've been truthers for this much years. No, you haven't. Because I've been looking for truth for years and years and years. And the truth was brought out through the men that were at One West, through the elder apostles, even through Nate Satan. But that was really true, even through General Yohana. But then we started to expose men like that through our elder apostles to say, no, these guys don't have the truth. Even that other guy, I can't remember, Zabak. Zabak used to be out there too. So there are certain guys.
Zabak's still out there.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Some of you guys weren't involved. We don't know you people. You people are all new to this.
So acting like you've been exposing is a lie. You haven't been exposing shit.
Mhm.
You haven't been doing shit. You haven't been doing the work. You people catch up to the work after the work has already been done. We're already moved on to something new. Now we're in the time of the MOTV.
Well, like the Apostle Kabar says, the work that we do is a thankless job.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's right.
From our apostle elders on down, many decades of bringing out the truth without wavering, and don't get the credit. That's okay. We don't need the credit from
Exactly.
you people. Right? It's spirit. Yeah, because we're storing the riches in heaven. You can't actually see the riches that we're storing up.
Exactly.
You can't actually see. Oh, you open up we after camp we go to a vault and we open up. Hey, look, bro.
Yeah.
We stack. We put some more gold in.
Yeah,
We don't do that. Everything's being accumulated in the heavens, man.
Or check your account balance.
Yeah. We got the app.
Yeah.
You know, the Kingdom of Heaven app. Kingdom of Heaven banking app. Get in.
Yeah.
See how much money, gold. Nah,
Yeah.
how many shekels you got. No, that's not. Everything is being done spiritually, man.
That's right.
And this is why there's going to be an attack on your faith.
That's it.
Because the
That's
faith is what's going to actually be able to get you to cash in on the riches. Which goes into the new body, goes into the kingdom, goes into the dominion, goes into being protected on this side, man. When the deal goes down.
That's in the second Ezra, whereby they have been saved by their faith.
Yep. That's right.
So verse 23, Job 20 and 23, when he is about to fill his belly,
right,
the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Yes. So he's not going to get the elect. All right. He's not going to get the elect because going to the very top, the top wicked elite, they're not concerned about you peons. Okay. Your third witnesses. He's concerned about the men that actually have the truth. Okay. You can read Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. It tells you the whole game plan, right? But the Lord is going to set up a standard. Isaiah 55 tells us that. Okay.
Hey, the rest of the world, they already have green check marks beside their name.
Right.
Because you were already compliant.
That's right.
Beside your name, it says compliance. And then it says dissidence.
Yep.
Or whatever it is. Whoever didn't comply, there's a red mark beside your name.
Yeah, the
and
dots.
The people that comply, there's a green check mark.
That's
the
right.
elites already know that you people are compliant.
That's right.
You people will go with anything.
Yeah.
It says, I'll read it again. When he is about to fill his belly.
Well, Donald Trump is president. You voted in Donald Trump.
Exactly.
That just shows you that the people are just
they're compliant.
That you could put a pig in there.
Exactly.
Well, they did.
Yeah. And nobody had anything to say.
Nope.
And if you did have something to say, you have the heavy hand of the media, the small hats, come and smear you and silence you.
Yeah.
So you didn't have. There was no incentive to actually speak against it because now you'll be deplatformed.
The only reason they took him out of office is because the man kept falling asleep. The man would fall asleep. The man would fall asleep in interviews, fall off the friggin' stairs, walking up the plane. They're like, "No, we can't do this. How are we gonna justify this?"
Which
it just became too obvious.
Which that could have been that was probably
He probably was
he's just acting, Yeah, it probably might have been him.
That guy being in presidency was one of my favorite movies. Weekend at Bernie's, man. They just picked him up and say, "Yo, put some clothes on him." They're like, "Yo, stay there."
They took a coat that like Obama cleaned him up.
Yeah.
And taught him etiquette.
Exactly.
Mannerism.
Because they're all actors. They're all actors, man.
It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Gave him a husband and let him,
Damn. Yeah.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
Big Mike, him and Big Mike fooled the whole fucking world. You had the black woman, oh man, Michelle Obama, she's the greatest. She's a whole nigga.
But that was a ritual because they said the first black lady. Lady, which that wasn't a lady.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's androgynous.
Yep.
Witchcraft would do that.
Well, and the same thing in France.
Androgynous,
his man, husband or whatever.
They tracked a lot of people saying that, and they're suing them.
Well, there you go. See, but they allow that to happen. They allow people to say certain things like Candace Owens is nothing but a plant.
That's it.
She's nothing but control opposition. The
That's
same
right.
particular narratives to get the fire going.
That's it.
Right, to set the precedent.
That's
so
right.
they can come in and they can just ban it. They just ban all the speech.
Hey, he's not creative, man. He's not creative.
He's running the same play.
That's it. For centuries.
This nigga been running the same quarterback sneak.
World War I, World War II, All the wars before that, same shit.
That's right.
You know?
It says
If you ever watch the TV show, it's a good TV show with that black girl, damn, and she puts out fires, man. Damn, what's that black bitch's name? It's a TV show. She's the assistant of the president, and she also sleeps in it.
Scandal, yeah.
Scandal was that black girl teaching you how they control optics,
Yeah.
how they control the media.
Right.
And one of the number one ways is to admit to the fault. So when the situation is that bad, the company just has to come out and say, yes, we did it, and then we control the narrative of how bad it looks.
Yes.
That's why you need a PR firm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Public relations.
That's right.
That's all it's about. Because you can fool people with appearances. You got people that actually go and get degrees, get master degrees, and public relations,
Wow.
and advertising, and image.
Wow.
And the Hegelian dialectic, which is witchcraft.
They're high level witches and warlocks.
hey, you got the Clintons. They refused to appear before the subpoena. They
That's
got
right.
a subpoena.
Exactly.
Oh, fucking me. It says, finishing up, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Exactly. So while they're, these people are enjoying, the scriptures say because they enjoyed evil rather than listen to the truth that would have saved them. So while they're, living in their 50-minute cities, enjoying themselves, they're going to see missiles come right down on them. The Most High loves to build people up, the pride, build them all the way up just to tear them down. Why? To glorify his name. He did it with Egypt. He's going to do it to even a grander scale with America, modern day Egypt.
That's right.
And these peons in there. I got a precept. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 8. It says, no one who speaks wickedly, this is GNT, will escape notice. Sooner or later, he will receive just punishment.
Sooner or later, man. It is a matter of time. And we're in that time of prophecy. We're in a time where all the prophecies are getting ready to come to pass and be fulfilled.
That's right.
Mainly the main prophecies, the MOTB. That's what we're really waiting
That's it.
for.
Yeah.
Is the MOTB. Once the MOTB is pushed,
boom.
Ain't nobody got shit to say.
Boom.
No.
You ain't got nothing to say.
No. Because then you're gonna lose your comforts. That's what's gonna change the world. Is the comforts of the people. And your number one comfort right now is your phone. It's social media. And that's gonna be locked off.
Yeah.
And that's when people are gonna panic.
Yeah.
That's your delusion right there.
As well as food.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Food and entertainment, right? You got bread and circuses.
Bread and circus.
Once the bread and circus are cut off, what shows you that we had a small glimpse during the whole C-19, the COVID lockdown.
That's right.
Where somewhat of the bread and circuits was slightly turned down. You couldn't really party like you wanted to.
Yeah.
You couldn't really, go out and enjoy a dinner. You notice how people really like to go out and eat at restaurants.
They said the restaurant is how a lot of these women were getting free meals.
Yeah.
Some bitches, she said she never cooked for years. She said she got a free date every day.
What do they call it? I forget. There's a word.
There's a name for it.
And you brothers that are on the dating scene, I don't know.
That's not me, brother.
Especially the online date. I know you feel me, brothers on the online dating.
That's not me.
Booty dates or some shit like that. Where women they'll match with you and go on a date with you just to get free meal.
Yeah.
And they eat good too.
Oh yeah.
But when the food stops, right? When the wars begin,
yep.
All right. When the internet is controlled,
boom, boom.
All right. When you have to show your papers, hey, so a lot of you so-called Black and Hispanics, you gonna have to walk around with your papers, man.
That's what they said. You put up the tweet today.
Yeah.
With their
citizenship.
I Googled it, but I forgot what the percentage. They said the majority of the restaurants in Ontario are going to go out of business.
Oh yeah. Well, all those cars, Carney just did that deal with China. All those cars coming in, it's gonna fuck up the car industry here.
Gosh,
All the electric vehicles is done. Cause why? Everything's moving to that electric. They talked about getting rid of gas.
By
2030, 2028. And then everything the brothers are talking about is all associated to the society. Once the society, like the other brother keeps bringing out about that Black Swan event, because they need to justify why you can't use cash no more, why you can't live like you're living right now anymore. They need to justify that And how they always do that is by bringing in chaos. So it needs to be chaos going to shut everything down. Okay, and that's going to be that testing as well.
Well, how did they justify the COVID passport?
Mm.
Right, it was through a disease.
That's right.
You had a lot of people that actually did it. It was like the crazy, like almost. It was like it was surreal.
Yes, it was.
It was like surreal. Like you like, God, these people are really. You really saw beast worshippers. You really seen all the work that Esau Edom did from the creation of his society
Up until
and how he indoctrinated everybody and
right.
captivated their mind.
That's
You've
right.
actually seen that manifest.
That's right.
When he actually came out and said, "This is happening, that's happening. People are dying, and you need to take this, or you can't go to work, you can't go to restaurants, you can't do
Oh
this.
my goodness.
You need to get this therapy." And you had people literally do it.
Brother, the
Crazy.
line, you should have seen the lineups. Like here especially.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, the lineups were crazy.
The lineup was probably around this whole part.
Yep. Toilet paper.
No toilet paper, but I'm saying to get the
To get the stuff.
to get the stuff.
Yeah.
And that was like
every day when you go on the news, they say today 12,000 people.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It became like a brand. People were
Holy
like, "Oh, I got
shit.
this one."
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, you got that one? No, that's the low one.
What about the boosters?
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's a class system.
and they were able to do that with a supposed disease that nobody seen. Like you couldn't put your hand on it, you couldn't touch it, you couldn't point it out. You didn't really see nobody just walking down the street and just fucking just drop dead. You didn't see that.
Yeah.
You didn't really see that.
No, you did. You're
Which
right.
at first they
true.
pushed that in China. They said,
They
look,
put-
people
yeah.
are dropping dead.
Yeah.
That fear.
Yeah.
Which showed you that all the nations were in on it, man.
Exactly.
So I bring all that up to say this. How much
Wuhan.
more in this time when they're going to do something far greater?
Exactly.
When actually something's going to actually happen.
Yo, these
Let
people
me
are
get this
gone.
real quick. This is Matthew 24 and 24. But there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible,
That's right.
they shall deceive the very elect.
That's right. So
And Esau is he's a false messiah. Right? Because he said that juice, that jump shot, was actually the reason why you were going to survive
Yep.
and why you weren't going to die. That was a form of salvation.
Yep.
That was a form of salvation, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
If you do this, then you're gonna be okay.
Mhm.
You're gonna live. You're gonna prosper. Not only live, you're gonna you know how you start flying.
And the word wonder goes into another word which means awe. AWE, to be in awe.
Yeah.
Or to be in marvel.
Yeah, because they have the 7, 8 wonders of the world.
Yeah.
You go there,
You're in awe.
Hey,
You've
look
seen
at
the one in Mexico.
gone. Hey, look at these light shows. When you see what they can do with the drones and the light shows, it's crazy. They can make 3D effects come out like they're coming at you, and that's just a light show.
Oh, yeah.
So when they actually bring out, we know about what's it called, Project Bluebeam, or
Hey, you
Skybeam.
never went to a 3D movie or whatever they call it?
Oh yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I brought my kids to that. That shit's cool. You have to put on the glasses.
Con.
Some glasses.
Con.
And that shit coming at you. You're
That's
like,
right.
oh shit.
Well, you got the better glasses now, right?
Yeah,
You're
con.
good. You got the technology is upgraded.
Con.
When you go into the movie, it's like a little thin little glasses. Now you got a whole goggle and shit.
Hey,
you
they
tap
spray
into
the
it.
water.
People are running into their TVs.
Yeah.
People are actually hurt themselves.
And messing up their mind. And now the technology. Now they say, look, it can get better. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just put it inside you.
Exactly.
That's it.
Now you can tap into the AI.
Exactly. So pretty much like even the people that deal with the sex shit, now they're saying, look, the next level is you're gonna feel it.
Exactly.
You're not just gonna see it. You're gonna So it's all gonna be without a woman, pretty much.
Right, yeah, and they show you that in the movie Demolition Man,
Exactly.
Con.
right? Where they can see because everything.
reality?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are
virtual
creatures
reality,
where electricity and shit.
They're augmented.
All that, all that
God,
science shit.
human beings are a
You
battle.
know, exactly.
So
And so
right?
Esau, the Lord gave Esau the technology to tap into that,
Yes.
and the
Shit's
people
not very real, but
they're
he
losing
loved the
the
hell
people
out of it.
losing their mind over
It's not real
the
though.
technology that the
Crazy.
Most High gave Esau.
He's just manipulating your senses, right? So you feel, you touch,
That's right.
smell,
That's right.
see, right? He can manipulate these things.
Yep.
Which is what? Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. That's all it is.
If you have a musician, right? What makes a magic trick work? you not knowing how it works. That's what makes it work. Exactly. The moment you know exactly how that magic trick works, he can't pull that trick over.
Exactly.
Sleight of hand.
That's it.
Yeah. Right. It's in a moment. You distract them, and then you do it. They don't see it,
and they're in awe.
Exactly.
It says a feeling of surprise mingled with admiration.
Because look, this AI is going to be integrated with 5 and then 6G. So we don't know what that's going to
So
do.
6G is going to make it real, they said.
Well, it has to work in real time.
Yeah.
6G has, because global economies are going to be running on 6G. So if it lags even a moment, the whole thing will collapse.
It won't lag because
You know?
6G. They said the network of the 6G is going to be intelligent.
No,
They
yeah,
said,
yeah.
The phone. Your phone is already intelligent.
Yeah.
But the network is going to be.
It mimics your central nervous system.
AI,
Exactly.
It's integrated.
It mimics the central nervous system.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and if you see what's going on now, I'll be watching a lot of videos on the robots. Bro, that technology is crazy. Shit that and this is the shit that they're releasing now.
Yeah, the kicks.
This is just the shit they're releasing.
Yeah.
This nigga is working on some crazy shit, bro.
Hey, let me finish. Exactly. It says a feeling of surprise mingled with admiration caused by something beautiful, unexpected, unfamiliar, or inexplicable.
Well, hey, didn't you have you had John, right? John the Revelator.
Yep.
He wondered at the woman.
Exactly.
He's like, oh, beautiful woman. You know, you see a bad, you got fine women, right?
It's probably a Negro woman too.
But it's just that
Probably
one.
a nice, luscious
You actually
Negro woman.
stop everything you're doing. Man, like
that's what they did in the Matrix.
You know, so John was like, God, man, look at this. He was looking at America.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, what are you looking at? Look at this bitch.
Yeah.
Now the skirt is being pulled up. I'm gonna show you who this bitch really is.
Exactly.
Hey, that's how I looked at it when I first came to this country. I was an immigrant. When I first came here, and I was on the plane, before they land, they tip the plane like this.
No.
So you can
got
see
the
it. And I was
616.
like, oh, shit.
Me too. You showed
said,
one.
yeah. They said, you're about to land in Toronto. I said, oh, people clap. People are clapping. They're like, yo, yeah.
That's so
when
funny.
you land, they clap. They're like, yeah, we made it. You know? So you're in admiration. You're like, places. Yeah, we're here. We're reach.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 9. GNT. The intentions of ungodly people will be closely examined. Their words will be reported to the Lord.
Oh, just like Esau with his technology, he's trying to closely examine everything that
Exactly.
people we say.
Exactly.
He should make a man offender for the word.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Well,
Somebody
the Lord,
get that.
he's doing that. Yeah. He got the angels doing that.
Con.
Esau, the Lord got angels in
Offender
all
for the
your,
word. Get one of the young brothers. Offender of the word.
Just like you said, they track your messenger. Of the angels are messengers.
Yeah.
So he's giving the messages recorded.
That's it.
He's hacking, not even hacking. He just has all your shit in Telegram, Instagram, all this shit. Your DMs, right?
Yep.
The Lord got your DMs.
Gone.
Yeah, and all your thoughts too.
Yep.
All your thoughts and your intentions, right?
Yep.
Because you have what is it, Ezekiel the Night Traveler? It speaks about it speaks about the man with it was pretty much an angel with the writer's ink horn.
Yep.
So you got angels sitting around just like this.
Everything.
Yeah.
You over here, you doing some wicked. You doing something wicked, and you got angels just sitting down, writing everything out. Just writing everything that we do. They're
That's
writing
it.
it out.
Think. Yep. What
Yeah,
you
you
feel.
think you getting away with it? All your thoughts, all
That's
your
right.
intentions.
That's right.
Right, even all our prayers too.
Yep.
Our prayers get sent up too.
Yep.
So we want our good deeds to be
Remembered.
presented before the Heavenly Father, not
That's
our
right.
bad deeds.
It says the intentions. I'll read it again. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 9. GNT. The intentions of ungodly people will closely be examined. Their words will be reported to the Lord. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Hey, and their intentions are worldly, because the worldly mindset that has entrapped us is what the Most High just took you out of, right? You were unplugged, because we were all plugged into the Babylonian mindset. It's just an unplugging that happens to where you no longer feel normal. You no longer want that Babylonian future, because there's only one Babylonian future, right? That house, that status, the kids, the woman, right?
The illusion.
The illusion.
That's
There's
it.
only one thing. To be the man around Christmas time,
Yeah.
to be the man around this time, it's all the same thing, man. There's nothing different. To be the baller, the shot caller. We all know what it is. There's only one thing in this world, man. You guys can't trick me because I know what it is. Oh, there goes the man. He's the man. Everybody knows that.
Yep.
To
And-
get a good job. Yo, my mom's proud of me. I want to make my mama proud. Mama! I want to be the one to make it, the first one to make it to university.
Yeah.
I know what it is, the vision of this world.
Right.
The vision of this world, everybody has the same fucking vision, man.
Yep.
You guys are all fighting for the same one job. All you millions of jigs are fighting for the spot to be Michael Jordan, the spot to be this guy. You guys are all fighting for the same spot.
Yeah,
And
to be
you don't-
idols.
Yeah, and you don't even know that in order to get to those spots, you gotta do
Exactly.
sacrifice.
Exactly.
You got well,
Exactly.
you have to worship Satan.
Exactly.
That's how you get to the upper echelons, man. To be the fucking guy.
To
That's
be
right.
the man.
You know, to be the high value man. You know, to be the guy that everybody loves. To be the sex symbol all every woman loves. Like they just think you a sex symbol. You just walk down the street and all the women, oh my God, I love you so. Yeah, you gotta go to them backdoor rooms to
And
get
that
that
guy's
type of
a flamer.
admiration.
That guy's a
Yeah.
flamer looking at you like, I'm going to do you
Yeah.
like they did me.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta get introduced to the left hand side in order to make it in this society, man.
Con.
And see, that's the secret that they're not letting you know. But you know now, it's not so much a secret now. Niggas already know that's what they gotta do. Niggas is coming in, they coming in throwing up Aquaman. They coming in throwing up the diamonds, you know, Satan.
Yeah. It's
They
true.
coming in saying I'm bi. They already know now. They already know what you gotta do to get it. Like if you want to be the biggest dope dealer, right? You want to be the biggest. You want to be El Chapo. Well, you got to be a cutthroat like El Chapo, man. You got to be dirtier than El Chapo. You already know that you gotta get niggas out of there.
Exactly.
You gotta be cutthroat. You gotta chop niggas' heads off. You gotta be, you already know that this is what you have to do. So we're in a society where people already know they gotta be with you.
That's right.
And guess what? They're okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because to them, fuck it.
No, I'm just saying the exercises.
Con. Because to them, there's nothing else. All they see is this kingdom. See, they don't see the kingdom of heaven or the Lord coming back to judge you for your actions. But when they do end up seeing that, it's going to be too late. Because a lot of them are running around looking for the prophets. A lot of them are in the truth. Some of them are in the truth. And they're going to be calling on the Lord, and the Lord's not going to hear them. I never knew you. Okay? I'll finish this up. It says, their words will be reported to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim El Shai, and then they will get the punishment that their wickedness deserves. Yahweh Bashim El Shai will tolerate no challenge.
Everybody gets what they deserve. Like ultimately, nobody is going to receive more than what they deserve. Nobody's going to receive less than what they deserve.
Facts.
See what I'm saying?
Facts.
There we go. It's a false balance. So the Lord is getting ready to dish out heavy judgment.
Oh, man.
Right? Heavy judgment. But what's the balance of that?
Mercy.
Hella mercy.
Yeah.
That's going to be bestowed upon the elect.
That's right.
There's going to be people that are going to be starving without any food.
Damn.
And then you're going to have people that's going to have an excess of food.
Yep.
Well, even like you said, you use the word deserve. The word deserve means to serve.
Yeah.
Serve
Yeah.
completely.
Con.
Serve you here. You're served. The platter serve.
Oh, okay.
You
Con.
reap what you sow. If you're a piece of shit, here's your platter. What else can you get?
Yeah.
But in this place, like you said, you get deserved good things if you do wicked.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You
Upside
deserve-
down. This is the upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Verse 10, it says, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will tolerate no challenge. And since he hears everything, you cannot hide your complaining from him. That's towards you Israelites, you rebellious Israelites. And what do you complain about? You complain about the prophets more than anything else.
Nigga complain about everything. It's like it.
No, yeah, you're right though. You're right. He does. It says, verse 11, so be sure that you do not go around complaining it does no good. And a lot of and we were talking about earlier, a lot of men are in the truth, and we're at the end, and that's what they're doing. Unrighteously. They're getting offended. Unrighteously. Okay? When starting with the apostles and the elders on down, we were told what we're signing up for, what's gonna happen, what we're gonna go through. Just that's why when Yahushua came and to the guy who didn't have the right garment, he asked him, "Why'd you come with the right garment?" The man was speechless. Because at the end of the day,
where is your garment?
yeah, he said,
your wedding garment?
"Yeah, where is your wedding? Yeah, where is your wedding garment?" Right, and the guy was speechless because at the end of the day, there is no excuse for this truth. You've been called. You're doing the work. There's no excuse at the end of the day.
Blessed is he that keepeth his garment.
That's right. That's right.
There's a movie called Wedding Crashers. And
Oh,
even though
shit.
it's a funny movie, it's real, because people actually do that.
Yep.
They crash weddings.
It's true.
And those guys are wedding crashers.
True. True. It says, yeah. So be sure that you do not.
I have to say this: the garment that we have is sackcloth. Right now we have sackcloth. Right. It says in Revelation, what is that?
Yeah, it's prophesying sackcloth.
Sackcloth, 1,264 days.
Yeah.
A sackcloth is a potato sack.
Yeah.
You know, it's not glamorous.
Yeah.
Right. It's from a position of contriteness, humility, mourning,
which represents this word.
As well, Elder, it also goes into that spirit that we have going into Ezekiel, because that garment is going into them signing Christ.
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
That's right.
Even the physical garment, obviously, we're not these top garments, but I mean the
spiritual. Yep. It needs to be pure.
Rend your heart, not your garment.
Exactly.
Yep.
Right. So the garment represents your spirit.
Yep.
Which when Yahushua comes, there's going to be no guile, or it's going to be spotless. It's going to be a clean garment. Essentially.
Yeah, pure.
Like if you had a white pure garment on, and you had a fucking ketchup stain right there.
Yeah.
You're not going to look. Everything else looks like it's all white 90%, but that ketchup stain, it's going to stand out.
That's right.
Hey, but that's how you know that Satan is not. He doesn't have the garment on because he's calling us bums.
Yeah.
To call us bums, that means that you're not sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though we hate our people, or the 2/3, I should say, when I see my people on the bottom, I see a crackhead Jake. I see the Gadites on the ground drinking. I see the southern tribe living the way they do. I'm in mourning. I don't rejoice at my people living like that.
No, you're not supposed
Just like if you've ever been to a resort. When I go to a resort, I'm happy that I'm there, but I'm not happy at what I see, because I see my people working their ass off, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
This don't even feel good no more.
Yeah.
Like, you want to enjoy it, but then you're like, but my people are the servants.
Yeah.
They gotta be happy, but
That fake happy. They don't even feel good. You're just like, you know what? Oh, fuck this fucking vacation shit.
Yep.
It's not even a real enjoyment.
And you know what?
You other people, not to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Other
you're good.
Jakes, they can't wait to get above their own.
Oh yeah.
They
True.
want to put their boot on Jake.
True.
I don't even feel good. Now I'm there. Jake wants to, yo, let me do this. I'm like, you know what? Nah, you don't even do that, man. I don't even feel good making my people do that.
Con. Yep, that's true.
The scriptures say when Yahushua looked at the state of Israel, he wept.
Yeah.
That's what Christians, Jesus wept. One verse, they don't know what he wept.
Yeah, they don't even know how to break that
wept
down.
for the whole state of Israel.
Con. It says, so be sure that you do not go around complaining. It does no good. And don't engage in bitter talk. The most secret things you say will have their consequences. And lying will destroy your soul. Right? And going into that garment, it needs to be pure, which is going to your understanding of the Lord's will and the Lord's word. Because Isaiah 33:6 says what? The wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. So you got a lot of Israelites saying that the heathens can make it, right? Well, guess what? Your garment, your understanding is unpure. So you're not going to have stability when all hell breaks loose. Okay? It says, do not bring on your own.
Stability goes into the test. Because when you take a test or an exam at the end of the year, you either have confidence that you passed or you didn't, because you know the answers or you don't. So when that test comes, the question is, do you know the answer? And if you don't know the answer right now, then you're more than likely doomed.
Yeah.
Unless, right?
Yeah.
Unless you,
Oh, yeah.
if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the confidence comes from your preparation.
Yeah.
because you know
Exactly.
You put in the work. To what?
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
To what?
Exactly.
To what?
the preparation.
Huh. That's why it says that some of you guys, you have to be retaught at the end of it.
Yahushua said, as a bridegroom prepares for the bride.
I'm going to get that one.
Well, what's the third phase? He said, prepare.
Yep.
And just like Yahushua, he's up there preparing too
Exactly.
for his woman.
Exactly. Yep.
What does the scripture say? In my father's house there are many
Many
mansions.
mansions.
I go to prepare
For
a
the-
place for you.
That's right.
So things are being
Real
preparations
heavy.
are being made
That's
for
right.
the elect,
That's right.
for the marriage.
God.
The bride, we are the bride. Do we not have to prepare ourselves?
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Oil.
Have you ever seen a woman getting ready for her
That's
wedding?
what I'm saying. So I mean, it's a big preparation. It's a lot of. She's like fearful a little bit. She's like, oh my,
Yeah.
she's
I've seen that
excited.
before.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
These
like-
big bitches are in the gym.
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
Yeah,
I went
making
to a
sure,
wedding.
yeah.
The lady, I think she had a year to get prepared. That girl got in the gym
Yeah.
to make sure she could finish.
She can fit into that dress.
Yeah. Well, remember
You know?
Esther.
She got in the gym.
Esther had to bathe in the oils. 6
Yeah,
months. Right. That's
A whole year of bathing in oils.
so that's
Right?
it.
What is the oil? The oil represents this truth. the
That's it.
knowledge,
That's it.
understanding.
That's it.
So we should be bathing in this oil.
That's it.
Daily, man. You know,
Yeah.
keeping our garment clean.
And that's why we're catching hell too, because it makes you hate. It makes you like be completely detached from this place. The more hell you're catching, the more detached from this place, and that's the mindset the Lord wants the whole flock to be in. Just like when you have a woman, you don't want her eyes going anywhere else. You want her eyes on you. Okay, so that's what the Lord is doing with the whole full elect. This is why you brothers and sisters are catching hell. We're all catching hell more, right? But also, what's coming with that hell is an increase of faith.
Fire.
Yeah, in the increase of faith.
Yeah.
Because our faith is being tested in the furnace of patience.
Well,
Right?
Basically, the hell is like a straitjacket. STRAIGT.
Straight, yeah.
Straitjacket.
Yeah.
Right. And what does a straitjacket do? What do they put straitjackets on? Crazy people, right?
Mm-hmm.
To do what? So they won't harm themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually it's for the
for your
person's
good.
benefit.
Yeah. Yep.
So the Lord puts us through these straits actually for our benefit.
That's right.
Just think if you go out and you meet the finest woman, where your energy gonna be at?
That's right.
Your energy gonna be on that woman.
Yep.
And then you go out, you meet another fine woman. Your energy gonna be on that woman. And then you came across $1 million. Right? Now your energy is okay, I need to spend this $1 million. So you can see how the Lord, he does not allow us to, even though our flesh would like to do those things,
Yep.
he does not allow us to actually indulge in those things because really, in all actuality, those things will destroy us
It's going to destroy you.
and distort our mind from the reality at hand.
Exactly.
Hey, you might all give the praise to the woman if you found or you got the million. You might say, yo, ever since you came in my life's been going great.
Yeah.
You might give her the praise.
Yeah. Or as the scripture say, you know, you supposed to hate your life also. Meaning we're not supposed to win, basically.
Exactly.
We're not here to win. We truly are here to catch hell. We're like act like
This
we're actually
literally.
here to catch hell.
I will bear the indignation of the Lord.
Whew.
Hey, let me get this
Yep.
real quick. Did you find out?
No.
This is Revelation 19:7. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready.
Ready. So that's that preparation. Right? You're being prepared, man. Go ahead. Yeah, you got it.
This is Revelation 21:2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New
Yep.
Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
So, what's that going into? You Akims, they're listening. What's that going into?
The bride coming down is the elect returning.
And how are they coming down? It says New Jerusalem.
Yes,
So how is it coming down?
they're coming down to rule the earth
But how are they coming down?
in the chariot.
The chariot. Chariot, that's right.
And
Chariots,
yeah.
bodies.
And the new is the renewed.
Renewed.
It's the renewed, the refreshed Jerusalem. And we're gonna return back to our former state,
Mm-hmm.
but with an upgrade. Okay,
The
what an
city
upgrade!
of peace, right? And then like Jerusalem is known as the city of peace.
Yep. Teaching of
That's it.
peace.
And to do what? To come and bring peace on the earth.
That's right.
But the way we gonna bring peace on the earth is what? Violence. Through the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Judgment.
like Yahweh Shai, one of his titles is Shiloh, which is peaceable one. But he's coming back first to bring the sword.
Yeah, in righteousness does he judge and make war? Revelation, the 19th chapter.
This is verse 2 in the NLT. It reads, "And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem,
Mhm.
coming down from the Most High out of heaven like a bride beautifully dressed for her husband."
Ooh.
How can these Christians mistake that for a plot of land?
Exactly.
How can
Well, they don't got the
mistake that
oil,
for a
brother.
plot of
They don't
land?
got the oil.
Yeah,
They don't have shit.
God.
Yeah, canola oil.
Yeah, if the Holy Spirit is not with you to be able to understand this, you're not going to get it.
Yep.
Right? No matter how plain it's delivered to you.
You won't
Remember,
get it.
Yahweh Shai, he was actually doing miracles in front of the people, and some of them still didn't believe it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
the brother right now brought somebody to life from dead, they were dead, brought them to life, boom,
Mhm.
in front of the whole world, right? Or just say locally here, no camera, whatever, and see people saw it. Some people will believe,
Yep.
and most people wouldn't.
Exactly.
That's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
the
just
person
how it
could be
is.
literally dead. They could see the person got shot. Oh, y'all did something crazy. Y'all, it was witchcraft.
Yep. Yep. He
You
was
know?
acting. He was in on it or
And
something.
then somebody,
Yeah.
your brother, be like, "Oh man, that was spiritual power." So you can see there's two distinct thought processes.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
one is in the spirit of doubt. One is in the spirit of belief.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai, Timothy to put his
Right.
fingers in his side.
Yeah. Yeah. In his hands, the holes in his hands. Yeah. On his side. Yeah.
Now, I was just going to say that this is how you know that the message is actually it's public. The message is out there for the public. You know.
Oh yeah, I seen you did that video.
Yeah.
You mentioned Paul, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's like,
But it's private. The message
Yeah.
is actually private. It's public. A lot of people out there, they're hearing it, they're seeing it. You know, they're seeing the prophet, but they can't get it. They can't compute. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? You know, it's only private to certain people. Like we're here, we get it. You know, there's a lot of people in the world that get it, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's just for select few. When you
Sure.
go to, I think it's Amos 3:1. When you go to Amos 3:1,
I need a scripture
show us his words
going
unto Jacob,
into
not
being
just
mixed with
Jacob,
faith
that
to hear the word and
clearly
cross
it's only for
references
certain
to it.
people. So these Christians, they pick up the
I
book,
want to see the full
they read it,
verses.
but they just can't get it.
Because there's a spiritual awakening that you can't see, and these people think they can unlock it with their carnal ways.
Yep.
But we unlocked it spiritually, which had nothing to do with us. I have chosen you.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the TikTokers, they'll go like, today we're reading First Kings.
Yeah.
They're just reading the whole chapter. Oh, this happened. And you got the highlighters and shit. Sticky notes bugged out. You know?
Hey, even like our Bible apps, they'll be like, "Oh, the verse of the day,"
Yeah,
and people go by
And
that.
guess what? Sometimes I'll do that.
Yeah,
You know,
we
like,
go
oh,
there.
that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
For
I
us,
get it.
right,
Water,
yeah,
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 I
the water,
get it.
y'all wash your
And these
shine.
people just read it.
Con.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Not knowing what Philip told the Ethiopian eunuch, which was the Israelite, understand it without reading.
Mm-hmm.
Because prior to the Holy Spirit unlocking our mind, right, we didn't understand shit.
No.
You know,
For real.
it was nothing but confusion out there. We didn't know who we were. I'm black.
Hey, brother, could you imagine when Moses was given the first covenant and he was telling Israel all the benefits? All Israel heard was the benefits. They're just like, sign me up. But they never heard the curses.
Yeah.
Because that's how our people are.
Yeah.
Well,
They
that's
don't.
how
They
this whole
they
thing
don't
is.
think about. They're not prudent. They don't think about consequences.
Well,
Yeah,
they really never took in the conditions either.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be like the other nations. Don't try to be like them.
That's right.
Oh, we want a king. You know?
Well, the scriptures say that the creature was subject to vanity. Because look,
Ooh,
you've been in a situation where you have money, right? And you end up spending it, knowing you shouldn't have bought the thing that you bought, and say a couple months down the line, you in a real bad
Bad
situation.
Oh, yeah, that happens to me all the time.
You see, you in a real, you're like, God damn, how did I get
That
here?
happens to me all the time.
Like, how did I get? But
Because
it
you
was,
think shit's gonna always be good.
That
you're in the
all the time.
moment. We're of
To the count
flesh.
the cost.
Yeah.
You don't know what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
So the Lord, it was the same thing. Like, yeah, Lord, I'm gonna do this. Yes. How many times you told the Lord you're gonna do something you didn't do?
Exactly. Yes.
You know, only through the mercies that we're not consumed.
Yep.
You know, in the Yahweh Shai is there to make up where we can't, you know, what we can't do.
Yeah.
But ultimately, everything was done, regardless if we liked it or not.
Yep.
Hey, brother, when we first came into this, it says that it was sweet, but then it became bitter. So when you first come in, you're like, yeah, man, I want this. But then after, you're like, no. This is nasty. This is nasty. I don't know.
Well, you realize the reality of what you're involved in. Right? And then that's where that's the sifting. Right? Once you get past a year, 2, or however long it is of that sweetness, then you're dealing with a lot more of the bitterness, and a lot of men fall out because, like the brothers were saying, they didn't consider the conditions of this contract, and they didn't really didn't count the costs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're not a part of the elect.
Ultimately.
Because you got certain brothers that just
Go ahead.
Yeah, certain brothers that just heard the truth and just jumped in like just jump. They didn't, they didn't really even sit to like really count it. They just jumped in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they could be part of the elect.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you had another guy that did the same thing, and he ain't part of the elect.
That's it.
And then you had another brother that sat back and was like, nah, I'm gonna really like,
wait.
I really want to do this.
Yeah.
And it might have took him a while, like, and then he finally does it.
Yep.
And then he still ain't right.
That's right.
So it really just depends on if you're a part of the elect or not.
Let me get this real quick. This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1.
The say, not of work, least any man shall boast.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Look at Paul. Paul outdid all the apostles, but he still had to go to Peter, right, for the council. The elders. He didn't. Exactly. Even Peter was reading his writings. Like, yo, you go, like, it's deep. I have to sit down and actually go through it.
Yeah. Well,
and he's not slacking, and he's not even of the 12. His name. That's the spirit.
You got.
That's the spirit. His name is not going to be on the 12 gates. That's serious.
And then you
but that shows you that that's humbling.
And then you have another apostle that you really, like Bartholomew.
Exactly.
You really don't even hear about.
Exactly.
He on the 12 gate.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And furthermore, you have the apostles, the different. Remember, there's 144,000 prophets that Most High raised up, and over the course of the beginning of time, you have prophets that have books, that have many works.
Exactly.
Brothers should be honored at whatever position they have. Right? Don't think I need to do more. I need to not do more, but I need to do this. I need to be like this. No, be like you.
Yeah, be better. You. Exactly. Be a better you.
What was the prophet that hid so many prophets? Was it Hosea?
No, it was Obadiah.
Obadiah?
No, Obadiah,
yeah. It hid so many prophets. I forget, but
maybe not Obadiah. Somebody else actually.
One of the prophets.
Yeah.
But just showing you that there's a lot of prophets that did a lot of things that you don't know.
Exactly.
There's a lot of work.
Yep.
Well, like King David, he had a seer himself, Prophet Gad. Where's his book?
Khan. Oh yeah, Khan.
Yeah, you're good.
This is Khan.
Many profound things, but the Lord, He set it up to where we have these books.
Yep.
Okay.
Ezra, he wrote a lot of things down that didn't get published.
Yeah.
This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1 in the NLT. Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai's promise of entering His rest still stands. So we ought to tremble with fear that some of you might fail to experience it. For this, and this is the point, for this good news that Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai has prepared,
which is the gospel which we're speaking, which we're preaching, which we're prophesying about, the good news. Go ahead.
This rest has been announced to us just as it was to them.
Right. What we're speaking, our words is basically saying, hey, look, we're going to finally be able to relax. We're going to finally be able to rest. We're going to finally be able to chill. That's the base of what we're saying. Peace.
Exactly.
We're literally saying peace is coming.
That's it.
To the whole world. Really, to be honest.
Peace on earth.
Yep.
Peace on earth. The true peace on earth.
Hey, Jacob is a plain man.
And you have our people that don't believe in that peace.
Yeah.
They like, you have particular people that get in relationships and well, there you go.
Yes.
And they love it's toxic.
Yeah.
It has to be toxic.
Make up to break up.
You might have a woman that's like, that's just chill. She might be chill, quiet, don't really do much. She not
You
like
don't like that.
yeah, you don't. You be like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch, man?
Drama. I need the drama.
And you feel yourself like, man, I need. What's
Yeah.
going on? You get
Yeah.
mad at her,
Yeah.
and she just chilling. You like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That happens because we've been in a society where, and we believe that trauma is love. That's Stockholm syndrome.
That's Stockholm.
Okay.
That's right.
That's literally your nervous system wired a certain way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When it doesn't get it, it bugs out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Short circuit.
Yes.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, that's why a lot of you guys, you're in relationships and you think that you're doing something wrong and you're trying to please the woman. You can't please the woman because she needs the chaos. You are trying to please her by giving her peace. But her system, like the elder says, doesn't like peace. Her peace comes from chaos. And I know it sounds fucked up. So the more you try to give her peace, is the more that you're going to run her away because she wants chaos.
So should we beat him?
No,
Can you read that verse again?
Yeah, come
No, they like
Yeah.
chaos.
They love chaos.
Right? Chaos goblins.
Con.
Yo,
Essentially, the popular are called them chaos goblins.
Con.
destroying yourself.
I'm going to read verse 1 again. Elder Block wants to say something on it. So this is verse 1, Hebrews 4:1, NLT, or I'll read King James. It says, let us therefore fear.
Yeah, that's the word right there, right? Brothers went into it earlier on, right? Which goes into that word fear. When you go into it, speaks about respect. Respect who, right? Because that fear is a gift that is given to the elect, only to the elect, the Lord's elect. So you can't move forward without that, right? And you women that love that drama, you better listen to your man, meaning the man of the Lord. Right? Don't forget it because he fears Jehovah Shem Shai. Right. See? Right?
It says, let us therefore fear lest any promise being left us of entering into the rest, his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. So
That's
basically
right.
not making it, right? Not overcoming the hour of temptation ultimately. Because if you don't overcome that, you're not going to make it, right? It says, exactly. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
You two-thirds out there that scoff, couldn't receive this. Oh, you're God's sky daddy.
Yep.
Ancient Kemet, Planet X.
Yeah,
Right? Because this is the gospel. So if it's not the gospel to you, it just means that it's actually not for you.
straight.
This is the gospel for the people that have been mourning spiritually. That's why as soon as we heard it, we were like comforted, like, fuck, there is deliverance. There is relief from this wicked world.
We have Christ unto you. We have not danced. We have not mourned.
Yeah, like
because Esau took our heritage, man. That's in Jeremiah.
Con.
They stole our whole identity,
That's right.
yeah,
and now we're alive. The dry bones is living now.
That's right.
That's it. We were speaking about it driving up earlier, right? These people, they don't have any hope. They don't have any hope.
Well, the scripture says that he stole peace from the earth.
Yeah, these people, they're living without hope. They don't know what's coming. So they see DJ Trump going on with his antics. And they're like, yo, I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're going crazy.
Yeah.
We know what to do.
crashing out. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
know what to do because we have the gospel, the good news. And the good news is that there's going to be a turnover,
Exactly.
changing of the guards. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
See,
Because
brother, it's like this is where democracy leads to. It leads to tyranny.
Yeah.
These people are seeing the final stages of what this man always was. He showed them that little side of, here's your welfare, here's your benefits, here's your free economy, capitalism. You other nations, you can come from all these different countries where it's illegal to do these things. You can come here and open shop.
Yeah.
that's
But
exactly
now
what we said earlier.
everything's closed.
Con.
Yes, that's
Everything
exactly
God.
what we said.
the horn's coming out, man.
That's
Now,
right.
brother, can I ask these brothers a question? So what do you do? Brothers are talking about what we're going to do. What do you do? How do you get that stability? What is that stability?
By doing the will of Jehovah Shem Yahshua.
Yeah, that's a part of it, but it's simpler than that. It's simple.
And be patient.
Say that again.
Building up your faith.
No, just trusting in the Lord. That's
Yeah,
it.
same
You
thing.
can't do nothing else.
Which is
Yeah.
faith. That's
Yeah,
It is.
also faith.
Yeah.
You gotta have
It's
faith
just
to trust
trusting in the
Lord.
Most High. You're just gonna trust that He's gonna do what He said He's gonna do.
And if you trust it, you're going to be doing things now.
Which that's
Right.
why I say it's faith, because Paul said we walk by faith, not by sight.
By
so
sight,
you have
that's
to
true.
believe to believe. You can't see.
True.
Yeah.
You can't. You know.
Faith without
You're in
works.
the gym,
Well, faith
you
doesn't.
can't see the
You
way
can't
out.
see the
God.
way.
Well, faith works in the unseen. Right. Yeah.
Well, that's the actual definition of it.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Exactly. So,
That's what you have faith in, is something that you can't see, something that you can't touch.
and that's
But you know within your spirit that it's going to come to pass.
exactly.
And that's what we have to rest in. Is we have to rest
Exactly.
in the words of Yahweh Shema Shah and know that's what's true.
Yeah.
Everything else is a fucking lie.
It is.
Right. We are
It
prisoners of hope.
is. Brother, that's why we're pulling back the veil. You brothers can't see when we pull back the veil. When we do the videos and we pull back the veil, you don't see. You don't see the real world now. This brother does a video. This brother, when they pull back the veil, you don't see the real world. You don't see the filthiness.
Well, that's what the prophet was set out. One of the things he was set out to do. You go into the book of Jeremiah, it tells you that. Also in the book of Corinthians, pulling down the strongholds.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I have set these. Yeah.
Yep.
Set these this day as the defense wall, or I forget exactly, but it's in Jeremiah the first chapter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To
Con.
pull down. It's like if somebody gets in Jeremiah the first chapter.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it speaks about my hands are cooked. You know.
Yeah, I think it's verse 7, verse
Yeah,
8,
it's like 8, 9. With,
8, 9. Yeah. Today I've a medal of testers. No, that's
you in the King James version? Yeah, that's right there, the verse 10.
Okay. Jeremiah 1:10.
yeah, appointed you.
It says, "See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out."
Root out. And this is all work of husbandry. Right? You hire somebody to go into the field.
Get rid of your weeds.
Some of you got to get rid of weeds. First job before you go and start planting is to what? To root out.
Right. You root out first.
Right. So what are some of the things that we're doing? We're revising the history back to what it really is.
Yes.
We're saying no. The Most High is not a white man. He's a black man. Let's go into the scriptures and prove it.
Hey, that's what we used to do. I used to do that. The man from Jamaica, no, that's what the machete's for. When you go with the machete, you have to weed out. Chop the weed out. Going through the garden or going through the farm, and you have to weed out. Here, chop it.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? There's a lot of weeds.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
weeds,
you
a lot of
have to
thorns.
dig it out. You have to pull it out.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. That's why the Lord has the prophets out. Just keep going over the same thing. Keep
Exactly.
reinforcing everything that we've been speaking about from our prophet elders before them on them, man. Yeah. Sometimes you got to get on your knees.
Yes.
You got to get that little shovel.
Yeah.
You got to dig in.
Yeah.
Some weeds are deep
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
In the
You got to
root, you gotta
pull it out.
chop it.
You know, you gotta pull that motherfucker out.
Yo, it's true. Yeah.
So we're pulling out them fucking lies, man.
Yes.
All right,
Yo,
you got it.
It says to root out and to pull down.
And to pull down, like pull another veil.
Yeah.
Pull that fucking curtain. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Pull the you know what they say. Pull the wool over the person's eyes.
Yeah.
Well, we're reversing that.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Esau pulled the wool over everybody.
We're
All
pulling
right.
the wool off.
Right.
Yeah.
We're revising. We're letting you know what's true and what's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
It says and to destroy.
And to destroy. Well, hold on. The prophet was set up to destroy. To destroy what? The different strongholds, man.
Mm-hmm.
The lies. Because remember, a lie is like a seed, right? When you put it in the ground, and it can blossom, it can grow, right? It can actually grow, and that's what happened in this society.
Yeah.
Esau and his lies has grown.
Hundreds of years.
Okay, yeah. So
And it's
what
been
is the problem?
nourished.
He got to come in. He got to destroy it. He got to pull it out. He got to rend it. He got to cut it down.
That goes into the Jeremiah 51 and 7, the wine, right? The wine is actually a seed that was planted, so it grew, and the people they drink all that nonsense, and then they're overtaken by it, and it's hard for them to get out of that mindset, right? So now what we're doing, we're pulling down the strongholds, we're pulling down the veil, we're chopping out the weeds, and we're getting rid of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we're destroying that.
Well, this truth sobers you up because it tells you that in the same precept recording that all the nations drank and they were mad. Now that this truth has come out and they're being everything is being exposed, they're sobering up. Like fuck, like you get with a woman, you were drunk, you wake up, you're like, God damn, you didn't know that's what she looked like, but you were drunk as fuck.
Yeah, like,
you know,
like really, really and truly, all of us were drunk. We drank up the wine because I wanted to go to America. When I was a kid, all was on my mind. I want to go there. I can't wait to get there. You know what I'm saying? Because it just looked great. You know, and again, sin looks good. You know what I'm saying?
Babylon the Great.
Yeah, it looks good, and we all wanted to go there. But like you said, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been exposed now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we know, starting from the apostles and all the elders coming all the way down. Now they taught us, and we've seen the wickedness.
Yeah, basically, prior to us coming into the truth, we had like beer goggles on, basically. You know, where the woman, like you drunk, you in a club, you drunk as shit, and she's a 2.5 with no teeth, and you think she 11,
and everybody looking at you
bad. You think she a baddie? She ain't got no ass. You know what I mean? But in your eyes, she's bad. You know what I mean?
You probably hugging, kissing, and grabbing no ass,
and you like getting down,
grabbing
tailbone.
tailbone.
Everybody that's sober, like, man, this nigga tripping.
Grabbing the
But
tailbone.
the truth is like when you sober up, man, and you see like, man, what the fuck is that? So that's disgusting now.
That's a man.
You know,
like that nigga's a man.
So now America is really disgusting to us.
Exactly.
You know, America's disgusting now.
Exactly.
Like,
that's the point.
You know, it's like I don't. I'm cool. I'd rather be sober. I already know what this drug can do to me.
A lot, right?
Venereal disease horror. It says, and to throw down, to build up, and to plant.
See, so there's the duality there: to build, to plant, to throw down, to destroy, to dig up. You see, so the prophet does a lot because after you clear the ground, right, and you break it up. Now it's what? Now you have to plant the seed. Now you have to water it. Now you have to keep it guard from all the animals. Make sure that it doesn't have any disease. So now it's an upkeep.
Yeah, but that's why a lot of guys fall out too, because they didn't want to put themselves under the rigorousness of order.
Yep.
Order of what? Elders or the first in command, the second in command, or whatever that it was. Because they're just like, no, I feel like I'm changing. But that's the point.
God.
Tear you down. Go to the army. Go to the police.
Oh
go
my
into
God.
any Babylonian system and tell me you're not going to change. You're going to change because you're going to get under their structure.
The first level of when you enter the service is the infantry.
Infantry.
Which is an infantry.
Yeah.
They got to tear you down and build
you back up.
And you know what, Khan, the cruel truth is nothing stays the same. No. So you're either going to get better or worse. Simple. You choose what you want to. If you're not going to build yourself up, you're just going to get worse. Because prophecy is not waiting for no one.
And you have to be a servant to somebody.
True.
You are.
I love that line.
You're gonna bow down to somebody.
Exactly.
You know?
Even if it's gonna be to your own destruction. Yeah. Let me get this real quick. This is 1 John 5:19. And we know that we are of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and the whole world lieth in wickedness.
Woo! Beautiful.
Hey, that's the cold hard reality as a man of the Lord.
Beautiful.
That you have to come to the realization that all these people is wicked.
Yep. Family members.
Yeah.
Yep. It's very man.
Evil. Like the person can look nice and can say nice things. Can be cool.
Yep.
But really,
they're
evil.
wicked. Yeah.
They're evil. They're wicked. Before the Most High want to take them out.
Yep.
And the Lord is going to take these people out.
Right. That's right.
All right, and we're also here to see that.
Yep.
As we were here to see their wickedness, we're actually also here to see
the judgment.
Their judgment, their destruction.
That's right.
Which is the balance of everything.
It can't.
Doesn't that make sense? We're here. We've seen all their bullshit,
we're witnesses.
all their blasphemies.
Yeah.
All their abominations, all their idolatries, all their abuses of mankind. We actually got to behold this shit. Well, just Lot vexes the filthy conversation of the wicked.
That's it.
Okay, the conversation is going into their actions, to their deeds. We actually seen all this, and then we're not gonna see their destruction either. That wouldn't even be fair.
That's not justice.
Well, happy is 16th I find in myself to be happy, in the 7th will utter of my mouth. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, man. Okay, so even though we're catching hell, we still get like a boost because we're actually seeing the fall of our enemies.
That's right.
That's that justice.
Exactly.
This is Luke 19 and 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me.
Starting with you Israelites, man. Starting with you Israelites, because like Apostle Hart says, he says Jacob's trouble is also Esau's trouble, Moab's trouble. It is the world's trouble. But the Lord is coming for you Israelites first. Let me start at the house of my sanctuary, man, because you know the truth. Hey, the cool thing is the Lord woke up some Israelites. He woke up some Israelites so they can get their judgment.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea who you're dealing with.
Now you're seeing the police state in America. You're really seeing it, the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, footage of people in their house come out, you show your ID. They arrested 3 Gadites. I don't know if you've seen that. They're like, what the fuck? We're from here.
Yeah,
You know?
Even the black woman.
So it's a skin color thing right now for them. If you're white skin, they're not targeting you. You can walk up and down freely. But if you're a Jake, whether you're from the Southern tribe, you're a Jake, whoever you are, they're coming for you.
Yeah, but it's gonna get slacky. I was just gonna say it's gonna get because it's gonna get to the point where you average everyday Edomites, Moabites are gonna get cooked too, because Esau, these Edomites the Somalians, those guys, these Edomites, the bankers at the very top, they give no shits about their own people. Your collateral damage, they hate the common people. Look what they did. Hey, with the so-called 6 million,
they believe that they're gods.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
they do.
when you live in the upper echelon, where you're taught that everybody else is below you and that you're an actual God on earth.
Yes.
You literally see the world view completely different. You look at people like actual like insects. It's nothing. It's not like you step on a bug. You don't. Oh man. You wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and I stepped on that bug, man. I feel fucked up.
You drive in and you get a flying insect on your windshield. You just spray from the windshield.
Yeah. Or you see Jake live in the hood. You see a rope. You step on that motherfucker and you feel good that you stepped on it. You be like, I got him.
And the worst thing is you're a thing created, trying to play destroying the Lord's creation, because the scriptures talk about that in Sirach. The thing that was the idol that was made is cursed because it's deemed to be a god alongside with the one who made it. Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon, I think. So these guys, these topic elite, you're playing God, but you're destroying everything the Most High made. Showing you that you're not fit to rule. Right. You're not fit to be gods.
Well, they destroy the earth.
You destroy the earth.
They destroy the earth.
Destroy them that destroy the earth.
They tap in springs, water springs, and then they sell it back to you microplastic bottles.
Exactly.
Saying, there's a water shortage now and we need clean water.
Fucking devils, bro.
Hey, and guess what? There can't be a water shortage because water comes from moisture. Water comes in 3 stages.
And we're on Earth.
Gas, liquid, and solid. How could you destroy gas? The reason why you're saying that is because the majority of the water now is poison that's coming from the air. In certain countries, they used to collect rainwater, right? But you can't do that shit now because that shit is fucking poison.
You better off drinking fucking faucet water.
Well, in the 90s, they deemed it acid rain. That was in the 90s.
Yeah, that shit's real.
So 2000, 2010, the chemtrails.
And this is why the scriptures say how if the Lord didn't shorten the time, no flesh will be saved. Because the devil, he's getting ready, as the scriptures say, he knows that he has but a short time, Revelation 12 and 12. He's getting ready to come with his last, his last haymaker. Essentially, like, this is going to be a haymaker, like, it's the 12th round, it's 2 minutes and 59 seconds. There's 1 second left. Esau about to come with the biggest haymaker you've ever seen in your life.
That's right, man.
And it's going to be telegraphed. It's gonna be sloppy. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be stupid, but he's still gonna do it.
That's right.
Okay, and he's gonna hit a couple people.
Oh, you hit a lot of
He
people.
gonna get
You're gonna
he
hit
gonna get a lot of people in
Yeah.
his, you know.
Yeah.
Brother in Dallas says it's gonna be
Tacky.
tacky.
Yeah, elder,
Yeah. It is tacky. This man putting 33 all over the place. It's like, God damn.
But he's been able to do that, get away with it for so long.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because he calls you people useless eaters. He also
And
calls
they are.
he also
true.
calls you the useful idiots.
And they are.
You're a useful idiot.
Exactly.
Well, this how useful idiot they are. You have people that are actually creating the AI infrastructure. They're actually creating their own downfall.
Yep.
Damn.
They know that
Yep.
it's going to disrupt
Yep.
the job market and
Damn.
take their job in the future. They
And
know
they're
this.
doing it.
They know that this is going to be used to cut off their ability to buy and sell.
Damn.
Yeah.
They know it.
Killing different industries.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, destroy different industries. It's gonna destroy their the generations, their
Yes.
children,
Their children.
you know, and they're still doing it because Esau paid him $180,000
Yes.
Exactly.
5-hour week,
Yeah. Exactly.
and it's a goddamn heathen
That's right.
that came from India
Yeah, that's right.
that loves it.
That's right.
You know, I'm in America. I get a high ride. I get to drive a Tesla.
Yep.
I get to go to a club and
Yep.
drink alcohol. I can't drink alcohol in my country.
Yep.
You know, all I do is just fucking, you know,
You
tight.
guys still fuck all the black bitches on Leo list?
Yeah. So
Say that right.
it's a
They
paradise
go to the strip
to
club,
these
they're
people,
Indian.
right? It's a paradise to them. And yeah.
You said useful idiots. You got these prophets, and these prophets. I don't know if they're going to highways and byways anymore. Talking about the MOCD is sin and sleeping with a white woman. Those are useful idiots. You get what I'm saying? Because when they look at the infrastructure that's being set up, they should see that the only way these Edomites can control you fully is by inserting a chip into you, because they're going to control your CO2, how much water you drink, how much gas you use, or how your car operates, your electric cars,
how much meat you eat.
how much meat you eat. Like when you look at it, those guys are the useful idiots. You know, not warning the people about what's really coming.
And now they're trying to sidestep, Slocky. Now they're trying to sidestep and say, oh, a little like, well, what did Nate say this week? That he said right hand.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to warn
Well,
because
they can't even see that cash is going to be phased out. They really can't see it.
yeah,
Cashless society.
You got to
That's
ask
crazy.
yourself,
that's crazy.
can they not see it?
I don't even
You
know
know what I mean?
anymore, bro. I don't even know.
Yeah,
But I know what you mean.
right. But it's going to work that way too.
Yeah,
Because what does the scripture say? That the angels blinded them,
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
so they can't see it.
Yes. Hey, that's
Like,
why these people, when they go ahead, they listen to a man say the reason why we got to get rid of meat is because cows fart too much.
That's crazy.
Somebody listened to that and said,
yeah, that makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
Makes sense.
makes sense.
You know what? Take the seed out of the fruit.
Well, you know why they say it makes sense, right? Because the rich man said.
True.
They stole it to the heavens.
True.
When a rich man say something, then they consider it to be true.
Yep.
If a poor man, if we were to say that, bro, we will be. You know how so many goddamn we will have memes made of us
Yes.
saying some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
But since the rich man said it's okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But going back to these guys, these prophets, the scriptures say dumb dogs that cannot bark. Because a dog, what is a dog really there for? It's to bark.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's to
Or
bark to
sound
see
the
if
alarm.
there's intruders, not to be a fucking lap dog.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do your tricks and do
yeah,
better. You
do
know,
a trick, go get a beer.
fucking
The
nonsense.
dog is supposed to bark when there's an intruder.
That's right.
There's an actual use. It's an alarm system.
Yeah. Your first line of defense.
That's it.
Yep.
There you go. But they're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why? There's many reasons. Some of them are paid off
Yeah,
to teach something different.
can't see.
Remember, you got wicked men amongst our nation, man. That are wicked, like are evil. Okay, worse than Diddy. Diddy is a saint.
Yo,
Compared
they
to
know
these
the
guys.
truth. These guys,
Okay.
Diddy doesn't slack it.
Yeah, no, you got it.
I was gonna say Diddy doesn't have the truth, but these guys actually have the truth. Like they know, because the scriptures say that once they've tasted the heavenly gifts, and then have put it away or tossed it away, they can't come back. It's impossible.
Well,
Did he-
Ezekiel, the angel showed Ezekiel and said, "Look what they do.
Right.
Look
And-
what the wicked, look what the ancients of Israel be doing."
Yeah.
Exactly. The leaders. The leaders.
Yeah.
Ezekiel couldn't believe it.
So
He said, turn your head, you'll see more.
You
Yeah,
see
yeah,
more.
yeah.
hey, some of
There
these
was levels.
some of these guys might be at Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? No, they're you know what I'm saying? You never
Yo,
know.
with the garment on. With the garment
With the
on.
garment.
Yeah,
Yo.
with the bootleg, yeah, because it was that's heavy too, because we only see these guys
Is
on camera.
exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So our
Exactly.
image of them is only based upon an image that we see on the video.
Exactly.
You don't see what they're doing 99% of the time.
Exactly.
So they can say they love the Heavenly Father, and then right after the cameras turn off, they pray to a fucking idol, man.
Straight up.
We see what happened with Adonis Delirious.
Oh man, that guy.
He took the garment to the side, took a picture of his rod,
Yeah.
and showing, sending it to the man's woman right next to him.
Yeah.
In IUIC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
And that was, and they were in an entire setting. They were having an event.
I was just
Yeah, they
thinking
were
that.
having an event. He went to the bathroom, took a picture of his rod, and sent to the man's woman when she was sitting next to him.
And what did the leader say? The
Oh,
leader
he
said,
was a pervert.
he's like,
too.
I like that
He's
freaky
like,
shit.
freaky
You know what the joke is? That's what having women among you do.
Yep.
It would happen to GMS as well.
It did. It did.
It's dangerous to have women around. You brothers probably don't
One
get
West,
it,
yeah.
but trust me, it's for the best.
Well, the scriptures say we're coming women wickedness.
Simple as that.
These women are what you brothers are learning, especially brothers that study them. It's known as hypergamy.
Yep.
So they would come into this thing and they would naturally choose
Up.
up.
Hypergamous.
They would choose up.
Watching the
It
video.
would,
Yeah.
and if you younger brothers, you first year, 6 months, if you came through with a baddie, your baddie is going to choose up.
Yep.
And it's going to create wickedness. And it just is, man.
Going, hey, the apostles, they already told us. It happened in the old school. You used to have women with skirts and have fringes on the end of the skirt.
Yeah,
Mini skirts, you know. But what I was thinking about is what you said about Ezekiel, going back when you said, well, you only see them on the camera. And notice how the angel had to take Ezekiel to see what the elders were doing. He never would have known.
Yeah.
Would have passed Shalom, and they took him even further. So when you look at the wickedness of Esau, what we explain can't be compared to what really, we can't even comprehend what he does in these bodies. We bug out. But that's the same thing with our own people, the leaders of our own people, man.
Well, we have a slight glimpse of what they're doing now via the internet. You know how you had like the Sakari when they did the Passover, they did it at the strip club and shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
You know, so we have a little glimpse. of what they're
A little
doing,
slight,
man.
yeah, a little slight glimpse.
Yeah, but now look at them. What's his name? Alazar.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Oh, butt plug?
Yeah, he's gone, man.
Because
all
I
the
said
shit they
Sarnetta
was
is my
doing in
teacher.
the dark came to light. You getting popped.
Con, you know what? Let me finish up with this precept. Yeah. This is back here in Hebrews 4. Yeah, Hebrews 4, because we read about them not being mixed with faith. So Hebrews 4 and 3, NLT.
No, I want you to finish, but
Yeah.
that's the same spirit of not wanting the kingdom to come. That's why he said, what, another 100 years or something?
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000 years.
Oh, fuck. 1,000. That's why.
That's some
That's
wild
why.
shit, bro.
He
And
was
right
making a
after
lot
that-
of money, you know.
So Hebrews chapter 4, verse 3, NLT. For only we who believe can enter his rest. As for the others,
Could you imagine the apostles like, hey, look, we got another 1,000 years.
oh, hell no. I don't
Look,
know.
do you know how
I don't know what I would do.
disappointed
Straight up.
the disciples, the apostles were 2,000 years ago when Yahushua told them it's not time yet?
Exactly.
You know
And
how
then-
sad they were?
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how disappointed you were?
Yeah.
You know how many people fell off because of that?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. A lot of people went back. Yep. You're right. It says, as for the others, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua said, in my anger, I took an oath. They will never enter my place of rest, even though his rest has been ready since he made the world. Yo,
Right, yeah, he gonna destroy them. The same must know after death by pain.
shit.
Now they are going to enter into the rest, but not in that carnation. They're
Yeah.
gonna come back
That's right.
all righteous, through the seed of the elect, through the seed of the remnant. Okay? Because really, who did the Most High really promise the kingdom of heaven to?
Hopeful elect. Start
It
with
was really
Yahushai.
the elect from the beginning.
Start with Yahushai. Yep.
Okay? Starting with the Alahayim, man. They got the blueprint of everything.
Well, the truth.
I created the world for their sakes.
And what did he do? The Lord, he put them in mortal flesh.
Yep.
And he sent them down to change of darkness.
Yep.
To experience
Exactly.
to experience this realm.
Exactly.
To experience it on the lowest level.
Exactly.
Because the ultimate goal of the Most High is to put these men on top of all creation.
Exactly.
Like the men of the Lord are going to actually be over all creation. Can you
Yep.
imagine that?
Exactly.
And they know what it's like to be in the mud. Like you said, right? So
Yep.
when they first came, they were on the God level, right? And then
He brought them down.
Then Noah, right, 120 years.
Yeah.
He said, "My spirit's not always strive with men."
Yeah.
You just kept getting defeated. So right now we're at the weakest point ever.
Yes.
You're always bringing out about the testosterone. We're at the weakest point in ever.
Yo, I was just about to say that because look what happens when you lack testosterone. You grow titties. The elect have to go through that to be like, this is wicked. You always go into the friggin' the plastic in our testicles. Bro, we gotta get out of here.
God.
Bro, there's certain men, your gut gets so big you can't even see your rod. You can't even bend over and tie your lace. This place is killed, man.
Certain men's rod don't even work.
Bro.
Like you
That's
you
how
got
you
your
bring.
woman.
Yo.
Yeah, you got erectile dysfunction. You got your woman.
Damn.
And your woman's already wicked. She's already a demon. And then you can't even put the rod of correction on her. You can't, then you gotta pop the woman to get her back,
It's true.
She'll misfunction.
Yeah, kind.
You don't pop her, she'll misfunction. And she'll go and get popped by a YN.
Yes, exactly.
A YN off a honey pack.
Exactly.
That's gonna go crazy.
Oh my God. He's on that Hennessy.
He on Hennessy.
Hennessy and the honey.
He on a perky.
He's on that demon
He
time.
on demon time. He on a honey pack. And he on Babylon. And he gonna go crazy on your woman.
On
and your
beast
rod
mode.
not even working. That's a curse.
You're golden. Your hairline's receding. Your bones are getting weak. Like, damn, man. And then you're being called old at 50.
Bro, 40.
In the real
30, yeah,
in
it's
the
true,
real
it's true,
world,
it's true.
you didn't even start
It's
fighting
true.
yet.
It's
You
true.
still had 900 years left.
Yeah, it's true. They call
That's
you
how
Uncle
wicked
30.
this world puts oldness in your mind at the age of 60, 70. In the real world, you didn't even start yet. You still had hundreds of years left.
Well, that's the curse.
That's the curse.
Yeah,
you
that's
had
the
men
curse.
that lived hundreds of years, then they had children.
It's true.
What the fuck were you doing those 200-300 years?
Exactly.
You can only imagine
Just
the
bachelor.
experience they had
Damn.
during that time, the things that they saw. To be able to see things, you 300 years in,
Con.
Yeah.
Con. All right. So we're gonna close up. Last one. Bring it up. Yeah, bring it up.
This is Sirach 47 and 22. Sirach 47 and 22. But the Lord will never leave off his mercy, neither shall any of his works perish, neither will he abolish the posterity of the elect. And the seed of him that loveth him, he will not take away. Therefore, he gave a remnant unto Jacob, and out of him a root unto David.
That's right. It's Yahushai, man. That's what we're waiting for. So, anyways, we're gonna close up. I'm gonna give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and have taught his word in truth and sincerity. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. All right, starting with the 144,000 that's pushing this word as well in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Above all, Kwama Shalom. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Damn, I can barely keep.